One of the toughest struggles when it comes to workforce development is the ability of learners to complete programs and to have motivation to be able to collaborate and work with their peers.
And Huddle Up is a perfect resource for being able to have learners collaborate with one another and then be able to identify maybe where they could improve their work, where other people's work looks different, and collaboratively get a sense of whether they're meeting the expectation.
The reason we jumped in with it was, great to have really interactive sessions during our live sessions that we do with each of the companies. But, we were looking for more tools and technologies to engage the audience and the accelerator members in between each session. And that's where Huddle Up came in, was, having not just assignments we shared, but having something that they can actively submit responses to, engage with, and get peer feedback from the rest of the group throughout the program.
It's kind of a one-stop shop of accessing information and sharing ideas that is more interactive and multimedia. So it's a really creative solution to that I don't have time, or when can I do that? It's made things visible for everyone, and the expectations are really clear. And then as a leader, I can see who's done what and follow up. So the accountability piece has been made very, very clear as well.
Help solve the issue of folks not completing coursework by giving them motivation, by putting them into a peer group, having some accountability.
Huddle Up also can provide some benefits for employers. They can obviously use it to upskill or reskill their employees. They can put it in their learning, training, and development models in a way that's a natural learning situation, not in a way where they have to all jump into a classroom. There's a lot more natural fit in using Huddle Up. So those are some of the ways that we've effectively seen it being used.
Basically, finding a platform like Huddle Up allows us to track growth easier. It allows us to look at what that growth might be, and also to make some changes in our program based on the data that is provided through Huddle Up.
To get project-based learning and to get experiential learning, what you really need are a few things. One is you need a collaborative environment where you can give feedback to one another, which Huddle Up is great at. It's also an environment where you need to be able to make incremental kind of changes oftentimes to your project or to your deliverable. Huddle Up provides a much better platform to be able to do that naturally.
It brings the cohort closer together where they're able to, get to know each other really well, whether it's an elevator pitch or a competitive analysis document or something else that you're working through. Kind of being able to reference other people's work has been really helpful. Before we used Huddle Up, I'd say the biggest difference is being able to spot changes earlier on in the program. With Huddle Up, the biggest difference is those changes happen a few weeks earlier into the program, and that lets other goals be met much earlier than they would have otherwise.
And what Huddle Up helped us solve was you can create natural engagement using Huddle Up by bringing collaborators together in a project kind of based experience.
I think there's also opportunities for our community organizations, businesses, and educational partners to also work together. A lot of times things get lost between meetings. Huddle Up would allow them to continue to work continuously throughout that process, and it could speed up the overall development process or project management within our communities and our ecosystems.
We do more and more programs on Huddle Up. One of the main benefits from our organization standpoint is being able to take what we've already built and then apply it to the next program. We're able to kind of build on top of what we've already done versus having to come up with a completely new structure in the next program.
You definitely more open to feedback and working together to solve problems. That collaborative piece is there, and there's other platforms and approaches where you have breakout rooms and things like that. But that's really more of a place to just talk about things, and you might have to use this platform and who's got the document, where are we doing this brings it all into one place. And so it is bringing back that feeling of togetherness that I love about in-person workshops and professional developments. It's bringing that back, which is something that is kind of hard to capture, but Huddle Up does that really well.
So, of some of our community groups to come together to solve some of the larger challenges that are very difficult. They require multiple partners. They require a lot of time and a lot of discussion. And by having more frequent discussions between regular meetings, it allows more progress to be made in a more rapid fashion. It also allows for more stakeholder groups to be involved in the conversation than what was previously able to be included.